In trading, you have to be defensive and aggressive at the same time. If you are not aggressive, you are not going to make money. And if you are not defensive, you are not going to keep money. By Ray Dalio. Have you ever experienced this? You're sitting in front of your computer, watching your account slowly dwindle down to zero. As you place trade after trade, trying to claw back those losses, but only end up losing even more money. Congratulations, you've just successfully revenge traded. But why do you keep doing this even though you know it's not a healthy way to try and make back lost money? In this video, we'll talk about the 3 main reasons why you keep revenge trading and how to stop. Let's get into it. Let's say you take a step back from all your trading, and you look at your trading results over the last few weeks or months, and you see that you are profitable. Maybe you even have a good win rate, but your account is still in the red. So why is that happening? Well, it's probably because you're using the following strategy. Say, okay, if I lose 2 trades in a row, then I'm going to take the next trade with double the size. If I lose that one, I'm going to double again. And if I lose that one, I'm going to double again. This is called progressive loss, and it's one of the fastest ways to destroy your trading account. And most importantly, this is where your revenge trading starts. Because once you start doubling up your lot sizes and you blow your account, now you're pissed off. So that's reason number 1 why you keep revenge trading. You're probably using some sort of progressive loss strategy that leads to your blow-up, and then that leads to your revenge trading. So let's say you took my advice and you started tracking your trades. After a week of tracking your trades, you come back to it and you realize, actually, I don't use progressive loss, I use progressive win. So instead of doubling up on my losses, I double up on my wins. Now this is a little bit better than progressive loss, but it's still going to lead to an eventual blow-up. Because if you're doubling up on your wins, eventually you're going to hit a losing streak. And when you hit that losing streak, now you're feeling pissed off and frustrated. That's reason number 2 why you keep revenge trading. You're using a progressive win strategy. Alright, so let's say you tracked your trades, and you realize, I don't use progressive loss, I don't use progressive win. Actually, what happens is, I will go on a long winning streak, and then I get greedy and overconfident. And I start taking trades that I normally wouldn't take, and I end up blowing my account. So that's reason number 3 why you keep revenge trading. You get overconfident and you start taking trash trades, and then you blow your account. Now the reason why these 3 strategies are so common among traders is because they are easy to implement, and they seem like the best option at the time. When you use progressive loss, it seems like a great idea, because who wants to lose money? So, by using this strategy, you're guaranteeing yourself that you won't lose any money. With progressive win, it seems like a great idea, because who doesn't want to make money? By using this strategy, you're guaranteeing yourself that you will make money. And when you get overconfident and you start taking trash trades, it seems like a great idea because you're feeling yourself and you're feeling invincible and you feel like there's no risk in the world that can stop you. However, all 3 of these strategies work against you when you're feeling emotional. So, the question is, how do you stop revenge trading? Well, the answer is quite simple, but implementing it is the hard part. The solution is anytime you're feeling emotional, you need to stop trading. There is no other option. It might sound like a really simple solution to a complex problem, but it's true. Whenever you're feeling emotional, you should not be anywhere near the trading screen. So let me explain. Let's say you track your trades and you realize, I always get angry when I see green candles in a downtrend. Then you've just identified anger as an emotion that affects your trading. Now, whenever you see a green candle in a downtrend, you need to ask yourself, am I getting too excited right now? Am I getting angry? Am I feeling emotional about this trade? And if you find yourself being emotional about the trade, you need to close out of the market. You need to remove yourself from the trading screen, go for a walk, watch a movie, do whatever you need to do to reset your emotions. Only once you've calmed down should you come back to the trading screen, and even then you shouldn't be making any impulsive trades. All you should be doing is observing the charts. You should be treating your trading like a business where you're the CEO. And the CEO of a company doesn't just randomly decide to enter trades, they analyze the data, they review the charts, and then they make a rational decision based on the available evidence. So here's the 3-step protocol to follow. Whenever you're feeling emotional, step 1 is to identify the emotion. Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling nervous? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling euphoric? Are you feeling depressed? Are you feeling frustrated? Angry? First, you need to identify the emotion that you're feeling. Once you've identified the emotion, step number 2 is to acknowledge that emotion. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to deny it. Just accept it and acknowledge it. Once you've acknowledged that emotion, step number 3 is to act. What do you need to do to get rid of that emotion? Do you need to take a walk? Do you need to watch a movie? Do you need to meditate? Whatever it is, do it. And here's something else that you need to keep in mind. You might think that you can just easily turn off your emotions. But the truth is, our emotions are very powerful, and sometimes it's extremely difficult to turn them off. So what I recommend is that you create an emergency fund. Basically a war chest that you can dip into whenever you need to. For example, let's say you have $1,000 in your trading account. I recommend having $500 in your emergency fund. Now when you're feeling emotional, you're not allowed to touch the money in your emergency fund. This money is reserved only for emergencies. However, if you're not feeling emotional and you've had a good trading day, maybe you made $100 in profit, then you can add that $100 into your emergency fund. Now whenever you're feeling emotional and you need to stop trading, you can dip into your emergency fund to replenish your account. By having this emergency fund, it allows you to stop trading whenever you're emotional without having to worry about replenishing your account. Here's another tip that I have for you. Every single night before you sleep, I want you to journal. Journal about your trading session. Ask yourself these questions. How was my body feeling? How was my mind feeling? Did I have enough energy? Was I well rested? Was I focused? Was I distracted? How was my trading form? How was my body language? Was I sitting up straight? Was I slumped over my desk? How was my posture? What was running through my mind? What was my mindset? How was my breathing? Was I calm? Was I relaxed? And then finally, what went well and what needs improvement? By journaling is a great way to reflect on your trading sessions. Every single night you're helping yourself to reflect on your trading session. Reflection is extremely important because it allows you to learn from your mistakes. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more trading insights. Here's a story about a man named Simon. One day while Simon was walking along a beach, he saw a man picking up shells and putting them into a bag. Simon asked him, "Why are you collecting all these shells?" The old man replied, "I collect these shells to make art." Simon was confused. He asked, "But why would you make art out of shells?" To which the old man replied, "Because I can't paint and I don't have any money. So I use shells." Then the old man turned to Simon and said, "Every day I pick up shells and make art out of them. I never complain because I love what I do." Simon thought about this and realized that his life wasn't that different from the old man's. He was also making art out of what he had, but he wasn't happy about it. Simon was a painter, but he hated painting. He felt like he didn't have a choice. He had to paint because he needed money. But what if he didn't have to paint anymore? What if he could make art out of something that he actually enjoyed? That's when Simon decided to quit his job and start making art out of things he loved. From that moment on, Simon never looked back. He spent the rest of his life making art, and he never had to worry about money again. You see, the old man didn't complain about his situation. Instead, he made the best out of it. He made art out of shells because that's what he had. And as a result, he never had a single worry in the world. The same is true to you. Whatever situation you're in right now, make the best out of it. Make art out of the shells that you have. Don't complain about it. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more trading insights. And please drop a comment below letting us know why are you keep revenging and trading. And please don't forget to watch our next video that's showing on your screen now about God and trading. Should Christians be doing this? Until next time, stay mindful, stay disciplined, and may the charts be ever in your favor. Happy trading.